What up? Lost Dog Entertainment. Yeah. Y'all already know. Hey. 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 We getting out, baby. Slow process. But we getting out. We getting out. Y'all, we getting out. So, what up, y'all? What up, my people, man? What up, my people, man? All right, Men Talking Podcast. Men Talking Podcast, man. Yeah, so what y'all hearing in the background, that's Double XL. Dino XL Robinson on the track. Shout out. All right, so what we got here, man? Let me see. I'm gonna bring it up a little higher here. All right. So, what we got here today is Men Talking. What does that mean, folks? What does that mean? Men talking, but mental is the word. Mental king. Men talking. So men gonna be talking about subjects that we need to talk about, but we also gonna be making sure we keeping our mental health intact, mental kings, and we gonna make sure that we gonna let everybody know that we are royalty. You know what I'm saying? So we are kings. Men told kings. Men talking. Men talking. Men told kings. Men told kings. Mental kings. Brain kings. It's people that's masters of their thoughts. Alright? Masters of their thoughts. That's what it is. Masters of their thoughts. Alright? So, I gotta come to y'all today on a couple of topics. One of them being the wildfires out in California. When I left New Orleans to go to California, that was on the 1st of January. When I left New Orleans, man, that was a terrorist attack on Bourbon Street the day that I left. I went to California for a few days, chopped it up, kicked it, and all that good stuff. Got some of that good too out there, you heard me. Oh, yeah. So, went out there, man, in Cali, and kicked it, did what I do, you know what I'm saying? And on the 3rd, I left to come back to New Orleans. When I left to come back to New Orleans from California, that was the day that the wildfires broke out. So I'm like, wait a minute, man. Hold up, bro. Hold up. I just left New Orleans, terrorist attack. I just leave California, freaking fires. Man, what am I drinking these places, man? Am I putting a jinx on these places, man? You know, like, what the hell? What's up, Emma? I see you, baby. I appreciate the comment too, man. So I am like, what the hell? Am I jinxing these places, man? California, man. Hey, show love to the people out in California, man, that lost their housing in the fight. I don't care if they're rich people. I don't care because, you know, I'm hearing all kind of stuff. But that's the rich people and this and that. It don't make a difference, man. Like at a point, you know what I'm saying, we all human beings having this human experience, man. We got to get past all that color and religion and all those different divisional, sectors, man. We got to get rid of that. As humans, we got to be able to grow. Yeah, man. We got to stay safe, man. Um, 2025, though we are only 16 days into the new year, man, 2025 is starting off to be something serious, to say the least. Something serious. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, make sure y'all got y'all little emergency fund set aside. Make sure that you got, your people is abreast of what's happening for like your family members and all that stuff. Make sure that, all your T's are dotted and your T's are crossed, your I's are dotted. Now, I'm going to tell you what's happening, man. And this is my opinion, of course. My opinion. They're making way for something. They're making room for something. Right? And I've been telling people this for a little while, man. You have a lot of people that's locked into different different property. They own properties in a lot of different places. They own properties in a lot of different places, man. And I think what they're trying to do is like, man, it's like a land grab right now, man. And I think everybody is abreast of what's happening except for us. You know what I'm saying? The average person. You know what I'm saying? So what we got to do, man, we got to use these platforms like YouTube, TikTok is being banned. But we got to use these platforms, man, in order to get real messaging out. Real messaging, man. Like, ways that people can protect themselves from natural disasters, from human created disasters. This has got to be priority number one. You know what I'm saying? Just man, happy birthday to Sylvia, man. Sylvia Williams, shout out to you, man. Drop some likes in the comments. I appreciate that. Hit that like button. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate that. Yes, definitely. Happy birthday to Sylvia Williams. I see you, baby. I see you. So my thing is this, man. We've been seeing the writing on the wall for some years. Oh, man, I appreciate that. Man. Yes, indeed. For all the people that been wondering what I've been up to, as y'all can see, I'm in my studio. You know what I'm saying? I've been recording this new album, you heard me? Yeah, everybody say hi to Sylvia, man, and drop her a happy birthday, man. Drop Sylvia a happy birthday. That's one of my biggest fans. She says she's a huge fan. I love that. So my thing is this, y'all, right? So let me roll up right quick. So we got to use these platforms like YouTube and all these different platforms, man, in order to get real messaging out. Right now, we're using these things just for entertainment. And that's cool. Don't get me wrong. That's cool. Because, hey, you got to get through your day some type of way, right? I ain't had the channel long, man. I've been trying to get the channel up and running. Just been doing so much, man. At first, I had the Green and Tea podcast, which this is a derivative. The MenTalking podcast is actually a derivative of the Green and Tea podcast, right? As you can see, we got the weed stem, the weed all in that, right? Because this is what, see this little flower right here, man? This little flower here just really focusing me in, right? So, but anyway, that tea hot too. So we're gonna light them up, man. So my whole thing is this, man. Oh, happy birthday too to Rochelle. If we don't see you, if we don't talk to you, you know what I'm saying? Um, how did I become a YouTuber? Okay, so basically the way I became a and I wouldn't characterize myself as a YouTuber yet. Yet I'm working on that, right? But I actually became a YouTuber because I have a few albums out, right? Land of the Lost, The Home of the Slave, and Civil War. I have some albums out, and just was trying to create some traction on the albums. You know what I'm saying? So I started a little podcast just to start, just to talk to people. And what I found is people really are engaging on these things. Just like you, Miss Sylvia, I appreciate that for dropping the comments, asking the questions, because this is what actually pulls my video up the algorithms, right? So I appreciate people, especially like you, Miss Sylvia. I appreciate that, man. But I became a YouTuber in order to push the albums that I have, you know what I'm saying? Also to try to change the narrative of the black man, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the ignorant black man, the gangster black man. Look, we about to kill all them narratives. We way bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? I do have kids. Yeah, I have kids. I have a few of them. I got about 4. Yeah, I got some kids. Um, they all pretty big. I think my youngest one now is what, 13? Yep, right, 13. So yeah, man, they on out the way. Shout out to all my kids, man. I do have kids, man. Yeah, it's real over here, you hear me? But but yeah, man. Basically, I started this channel because I've been seeing a lot of guys starting their channels, and to me, they talk about a lot of crap. They talk about stuff that's getting people indicted and stuff like that, crimes and stuff like that. So this is why I called it Men Talking, because I don't think men is supposed to be having those type of conversations that's getting people locked up and all that type of stuff. So men need to talk about the right things, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all definitely holler at Emma, man. That's my girl. She is a top fan. Yeah, but that's why I started the channel, man. And basically, to create a different narrative of us. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have us misconstrued. You know what I'm saying? Like they really think that black people, African Americans, people that were stolen from Africa is some gangsters or they some big thugs or something. Let me tell you something. Nothing is further from the truth. Nothing is further from the truth. What we've been doing is trying to adapt. That's what we've been trying to do, is adapt. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of this stuff is already in place. And we only just trying to figure it out. You dig? But of course, you got to vilify somebody. So, yeah, they going to make us the villain so that when they kill one of us, or I'm sorry, when they unalive one of us or something like that, then they're not held accountable because hey, he's a big thug anyway. You see what I'm saying? So my thing is to change the narrative about black men, black people, period. About people, period, man. Because let me tell you something. The average person is cool, man. The average person is cool. See, what I do, I go door to door selling internet, right? And so I meet hundreds of people a day, man. Let me tell you something. Everybody's pretty much cool, man. I've run into Chinese, Spanish, black, white, Arab. Bro, listen, the average person is cool. Of course, you got some a-holes sprinkled in there, of course. That's like anything. But the average person is cool, man. You know? Did you have school today? No school today, man. Yes, definitely drop me a line later too, Sylvia. I appreciate you, baby. Uh, Sylvia gotta go to school, man. Hey, that's a huge thing, man. Whenever you see that there's a need for something and you go ahead on and you take care of that, shout out to you. You the real MVP, baby. You the real MVP. Yes. Definitely go take care of that business, Sylvia. Go take care of that business, man. We definitely need you to be, you know what I'm saying, abreast of what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So educate yourself, baby. You know what I'm saying? We here. We here. We gonna be here. I'm gonna drop this here. I'm gonna leave this here up to for a couple months, So, but anyway, man, I appreciate you too, Sylvia. Let me say that. But the thing is, man, so like I said, last time I was on here, man, I was leaving New Orleans. There was a terrorist attack. We're going to start there. There was a terrorist attack in New Orleans on Bourbon Street. Like, what part of the game is this? Like, what part of the game is this where you're going to take a truck? You're going to take a truck and you're going to drive down a street. Come on, dude. Like, what are we doing as people, man? We cannot. We can't do this, man. So what I want to do is I want to change the narrative. Because I want people to look at people humanely. We all humans, man. Of course you got bad humans. Of course you got a-holes. You got all that, man. But for the most part, man, people are cool, man. Everybody really just trying to make it. Everybody just trying to make it, right? And so what you have is a bunch of people that's dividing people amongst each other, creating divisions, and creating these situations, man, so that they can stay at the top. Because as long as we pointing the finger at each other, we'll never point that finger at them. The ones that's really holding this whole thing back. You know? Let me tell you something about this earth, man. This earth is being monitored, it's being watched, right? By nobody really knows where or who these things are, but it's being monitored, right? And they making sure that the wrong stuff don't pop off on this planet. Now, they just named them UAPs. They just changed the name to UAPs. But what I'm telling you is, this is the gods. They descended from the heavens. That's what they say. So these things are trying to descend from the heavens. But the military and all these different people, they're not allowing it. So let me tell you all this, man. The things that we need to be touching on, you know what I'm saying? The subjects ain't going away. We gotta figure this stuff out, right? A couple things we gotta figure out. First of all, how to get along as human beings. It's really, really simple. It sounds easy, but for thousands of years, people just can't get along. And as long as you have so much division on this planet, you always gonna have chaos. At a point, I think humans just have to be allowed to grow up. Just grow up, man. Like, there's no way we've been on this planet 400 years and we still haven't conquered racism. Racism. How smart are human beings? We could send probes up to Mars. We could send stuff to the moon. But you can't see a common niche between you and a white person. You can't see a common bond between you and a Spanish person. Let me tell y'all something, man. We can't keep on falling for the okie doke. Can't keep falling for the okie doke, man. The whole thing about this race and division is so that we don't point the finger at the people that's really holding us back. The division is systematic. It is systemic, right? So, what we gotta do, we gotta find common ground. And if we gotta start from the very, very, very basics, then we gotta start from the basics, right? Humans have basically 10 fingers, 10 toes. We can agree with that, okay? Humans, 2 eyes, 1 nose, and a mouth. We're gonna start from the very, 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 very basic. You need to eat, you need to drink, and you need to sleep. All right, boom. Now, everything after that is land yap. Everything after that is land yap, man. So let me tell y'all, man, we have a situation where this is basically heaven on earth. It's basically heaven on earth. But the wrong people is in power. The wrong people in power. The people that's in power, the people that value things and not people and relationships. That's the problem. That's the problem. Those people value money, material things, when the most important things on this planet has no value. I'm going to say it again. The most important thing on this planet has no value. It's value, it's beyond value. Relationships, family, being respected amongst your peers, moving the needle forward, and not getting caught up in a dogma. Not getting caught up in the dogma of religion and all that stuff, man. Now, mind you, religion has the right idea in mind as far as fellowshipping and, everybody pulling toward a common goal. That theme is official. But what has happened is people have twisted and perverted the reason for worship. It's really that simple. Like, it don't matter, man, that, let's see some of the stuff that it's just really dogma. Stuff has to get done, man, and we got to do it. We got to change some stuff. A lot of stuff got to change, man. I'm going to bring on some people to the MenTalking podcast. They're going to probably be artists from New Orleans, basically, to start this thing off, right? And so what we going to do is, man, I'm going to put some subjects out there. I want y'all to drop some comments down below. And we're going to answer these comments, because what we got to do is we got to get to the bottom of what's the problem. What's the problem, man? What is the problem? Like, can we ever get there? Can we ever get to a point where, you know what? You don't gotta like your fellow man. Respect him, no. Respect him, no. You don't gotta like the person, but respect him as a person, man. You got so many people that, they live abundantly. They live abundantly, right? But then you have so many more people, man, we're not getting our fair share on you. What we mean by that? So we putting in the work down here, trying to enlighten the people and all that good stuff. But it seemed like to me, like the people that get ahead in this thing is the people that's really, they playing. They're getting laughs though. Let me say that. They're getting laughs. It's very comedic. The comedic stuff that they're doing on YouTube, props to it. But this is a huge platform, man, where we can spread real info. And this is what we need to do. We need to find that common ground between all humans, man. All humans. And we're going to make this earth what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be heaven. You have everything on this planet to create a heaven. What's the problem, though? The wrong people control the resources, man. Wrong people control the resources, man. And so they rationing the resources out to the people that they figure or they feel deserve them. Some people getting way more than they deserve. And some people ain't getting nothing, right? So, my platform, MenTalking Podcast, like I said, we're going to touch on some things that I think men need to talk about. You got enough podcasts out here talking about this women's feministic topics, dog. These guys, man, I ain't hating on them, don't get me wrong. We don't care about what you did in the past as a hood gangster. We don't care. You messed the hood up. We don't care that you got all them bricks in 20 years ago. Because y'all the reason why the hood tore up. I'm going to just keep it all the way 1,000. All these podcasts that's covering all that past shit, shut up. Man, we don't want to hear about that, man. We trying to go into the future, man. We trying to make this thing something different. We trying to do something different. I'm tired of our people at the bottom of the totem pole. I'm tired of it, man. Let me tell you something. After Katrina, right? Because like I told my people in California, I could feel to an extent what y'all going through because we lost everything down here before too. Let's not forget, about 20 years ago, Katrina tore this thing up. People lost everything, man. Everything. They left with the clothes on their back. So down here in New Orleans, we kind of understand what you're going through out there in Cali, right? But what I'm finding is on these platforms, man, the real is not being brought up to the top. You know, as a person that lost everything before and know about the rebuilding part of it, it's a tough road. It's a tough road. But when people band together, it becomes a little easier. You know, when you and your neighbor sharing resources and you're sharing information and stuff like that, shit become a little easier, man. So my thing, bro, for this year with this podcast, man, we gonna touch on some stuff, man, like I said, that I think those other guys are missing. You know, they got real subjects out here, man. People going through real things out here, man. Right now, we're not talking about in the past. We're not talking about murders or that type of stuff that's not moving our culture forward. We got to talk about stuff that matters. All right? So, with that said, man, hey, MenTalking Podcast, what I'm going to do, I'm going to record a few of them in advance just to get ahead of the game. And that way, you know, I got some stuff already out there, but then I'm going to constantly drop some more stuff because we need to get this information out there, right? A lot of stuff that we going to cover, you can actually listen to. You can listen to me speak it on the LostDogEntertainment.com. LostDogEntertainment.com. See, I could be unfiltered over there, right? I got 3 albums over there. 3 albums. Land of the Lost, The Home of the Slave, and Civil War. You dig? So, what I would love for people to do is go over there, listen to these albums in its entirety, so that we can be abreast of what's happening, of where we at, where we going. We'll be on the same page, right? Have a listen to it, and come back, and we gonna discuss some more of this shit. Cause see, as a New Orleanian, like I said, man, who lost everything, man, I could definitely feel what those people going through in California. And at the end of the day, this is going to be a very humbling experience for those people. And so you don't know what's how these people feeling, man. Yeah, everybody saying, well, they rich people, this, that, whatever. It don't make a difference. When you lose it all, you are humbled. You realize what's important. And all that material shit ain't important. None of that's important. Right? You need that stuff though so you can live a comfortable life, chill, you know what I'm saying? But it's not important. So we're gonna be dropping new music April 14th. Babylon. Babylon. Y'all see the eyes. They all black. Huh? Babylon we dropping. So y'all make sure y'all y'all stay abreast, stay attuned to what's happening. Stay attuned to what's happening. We're gonna drop some more of these episodes. Shout out to my cuz Don XL Robinson. Y'all check him out too as well. You know, got a lot of good information out here that we just, we sharing information, man. Everybody want to eventually be on the same page we are. That's the goal. Shout out Peace, man. I'm about to get back to this beat. Let me let y'all check it out, man. Shout out XL. Babylon. Y'all. Holla at your boy. Peace, MenTalking.